I am a son of Africa. For as long as I can remember, the African bush has been my home. My pre-dawn pause at the campfire gives time to plan my day's travels and to wonder what experiences and memories the bush will provide, until I next kneel down at the same place to reflect on those things I can now only anticipate. For me, a career of conformity and predictability would be a prison. The life I have chosen offers no guarantees, no schedule to keep, or promise of financial or physical security. My life is entwined with the continent, and like her great herds, my own travels are dictated by the seasons. They call me to her wild places, with the need to feed my soul and sense of adventure. My father taught me, as his father taught him, that wild Africa only reveals herself to those willing to leave bootprints in her dust. Trekking on foot through her untamed spaces truly opens the interaction between man and the natural world. To join this ancient and intimate relationship, I must be willing to walk the miles. Each trail taken will be unlike any that have come before, yet the rewards of today's silent journey will make themselves known as the miles pass.
Nakonanzo.
In a world where familiarity often breeds complacency, some sights continue to instill in me a deep sense of wonder and reverence. To observe, without the intrusion of bars or barriers, such a miracle of nature is a privilege. This is my church, and it is here that feeling small and vulnerable does not instill a feeling of fear or dread, but a tangible feeling of gratitude. Beauty can be found at every turn, yet caution must apply here. In the thick bush and tall grass, danger can be found in many forms. The story of Africa is told in her dust, where tracks tell of the creatures that passed in the night. Life and death played out in the darkness is revealed, telling the story of the actors involved in the never-ending circle of life. Man is not the strongest or fastest creature to share this ground. Experience has taught me to give both space and respect when encounters with danger insert themselves into my travels. Old friends wait for me here, and I look forward to our reunions. Towering like giant sentinels above the bushveld, massive baobab trees count centuries, not decades, as they oversee the life that ebbs, flows, and ends under their timeless gaze. If time allows, a short reprieve from the hot African sun, under the shade of this old man, a gentleman of long acquaintance, gives me time to refresh and relax before my journey continues. Countless hours of my life have been spent following ancient game trails along her waterways. Where earth and water meet, there is an explosion of life. Water is life in Africa, and creatures great and small live in and are drawn to her aquatic sanctuaries. Peace of mind lives here, and I place great priority on quiet moments, surrounded by the life swirling around me on the shoulders of mighty rivers. Mira. As the sun slides towards the horizon, my journey makes its final turn towards camp. Tiny dancing flames in the distance now call me home. The circle of this day nearly complete. Warmth and reflection are twin comforts at the end of these days. Today has been and will never be repeated.